Welcome back to VCT Americas for people in a hurry. Week 4 was a little strange because we only had 2 game days and only 5 games total. I think there was something else going on that Sunday, I'm not sure. Anyways, let's dive into the first game, Envy vs EG, which is our first elimination game of the week. Before we get into the game itself, I have to highlight the fact that last week, Demon 1 beat Envy so hard that they signed him, dropping Inspire for the new pickup, though I think there are some extenuating out-of-game circumstances. I don't know the tea, but I'm pretty sure there's some to be spilled. Map 1 of Pearl, we saw a fake comeback from Envy, who won 8 rounds in a row in the second half, with Rossi getting an overtime ace in round 28, but EG took the triple overtime win 14-16.
Rossi gets enough info to glean that they should stay towards that B site. Another shot from him would be huge. Rossi! He gets himself to safety. Now Rossi on 3, and he could deny the round. He's gonna bring him to OT.
Down B.
The ace sits just on his left. He hears it coming through. Oh my God, he hits the ace. Basically solo in the site.
Bao cracked 30 kills, and Dijizin was right behind him at 28. Map 2 was not nearly as close, with EG taking a dominant 13-5 victory thanks to incredible numbers from Dijizin and Superman. You know how last game Bao hit 30 kills in 30 rounds? Well, Dijizin had 30 kills in only 18 rounds, with only 7 deaths to boot. Across the series, he went plus 33, which was more than all the total kills on Envy, aside from Demon 1, who was Envy's sole positive player. EG take the series in a resounding 2-0 win, and Envy are out of the tournament. I hope they get to use the time off before Stage 1 to figure out their roles and maybe go to group therapy. Next up we have Sentinels vs Leviathan. Corrode was a close first game, but John KD didn't come to the party this time, and Lev won 13-10, with an ace from King in round 10.
Sato though falling, he was out towards elbow, that part of the map now not under Led's control anymore. Good ping out, but he's King, he's found 3 in the pit. He's out of the game.
Enemy remaining.
Oh man, this guy is trouble. Nothing but trouble. Spike loose, Cortezia has to recover, and he's about to get backstabbed if he's not careful. Beautifully done, ace for King. Sees that slot in Santiago, and is gunning for it.
King again showed up in Bind, taking his team to an OT win of 14-12, going plus 9 on Brimstone. Despite the loss, Narrate led in first kills by a long shot, going 13-5 on the stat line, but his team couldn't convert the player advantage. Lev take the series 2-0, knocking out everyone's favorite team to hate. Moving on to 100 Thieves versus Evil Geniuses. Haven looked like it'd be a stomp, with 100 Thieves going 10-2 at the half, but EG made it very close thanks to several 4Ks in the second half before losing out 13-11. Bind was closer, going into OT thanks to some heroics from Dijizin, but 100 Thieves again held the lead and took the map 13-15. Cryo and Dijizin battled it out for MVP, going plus 16 and plus 17 in KD across the series, with Dijizin dropping 13 first bloods to Cryo's 9. I'm a big fan of Dijizin, and I'm glad he's back in Tier 1. Hopefully he doesn't get dropped again. Sadly, EG are dropped from the competition as the 100 Thieves advance. The next matchup is Cloud9 vs Leviathan, and it was essentially Vic and friends in a dominant win against the Latam squad. On Bind, C9 won 13-5, with Vic dropping a 1v4 clutch in round 14 with just a classic.
Starts to bring Decay back up. As the back and forth happens. Vic still alive, just looking for shots. Oh, those were good. Molly, half.
Enemy remaining.
Can he turn again? Oh my God, they're gonna win the round. This is ridiculous. Vic on 4. You thought there was gonna be another defuse hit after that half was brought up, but there was no time. And man, C9 strung that round out.
That was the issue. The smokes came down. You're hesitating for the set of Leviathan. You don't know where Cloud9's been hiding in these crossfires. And he was just trying to get a half at least. But they realized back then, they're like, oh wait, we don't even have time to get a halfway.
Yeah.
So King just decided to stick it. Just dies to the Molly Decay.
Vic ended the map plus 16 in KD, with nearly a 2.0 rating overall. On Breeze, it was a little closer, but Vic and Oxy put up numbers, taking C9 to a 13-7 win, despite a 1v3 4K clutch from King in round 6.
Somewhat take that back portion of the site, and they get the kill onto Spike. Already working out in C9's favor. They've identified Neon at ladder, and now it's going to be the shots from King. Oh, he starts the round, and he ends the round. King with a 4K.
Across the series, Vic went plus 25 in KD compared to Sato's minus 21. With only 9 kills across the 2 maps, it was Sato's worst performance yet. I hope he bounces back, but we won't see until after Masters Santiago, as Leviathan are officially out of the running. C9 take the series in a strong 2-0. The last game of the week was also the most hyped, NRG versus G2. And, well, it didn't disappoint, but for all the wrong reasons. Pearl was a destruction, the champs winners only getting 3 rounds against G2, who took the map 13-3. And if you thought Vic's 1v4 classic clutch was cool, just wait till you see this classic ace from Jogamo in round 14.
Jaw is on his way down B long with a classic. Yes, these Nano Swarms are going to snarl up G2 as they try and approach this B side of the map. Can Jaw make a splash here? He's gotten into holes, in fairness, so he gets the drop on Kiko. He's only a sheriff, though, that he'd get for his troubles there. Hang about. Ethan has to back away. That's awkward, caught in the open. Now a 2 versus 2. Surely there's guns to recover here in the post plant.
Chaw's just fighting forward. What is the timing? By the way, has his ult.
4 kills with a classic. This is dangerous here for Brook. How the heck is he supposed to get onto the side? That was free.
He dinked him.
Down to 47. Jaw for free. He's able to punish Brook, and now at least with the regen shield, he walks in healthy enough. But he's got 2 players to worry about. Are you kidding me? That is the most egregious display of classic use I've ever seen. What are we doing here? Where did that come from?
I'm just stunned. What can you even say about that? That looked like the easiest cleanup in the world for NRG.
10 seconds.
What? That long-range right-click is crazy. But Mata and Ethan, Mata ran out of bullets, so it was just an honest pistol fight. I mean...
Hey! What's good? Why did you do classic, baby? Let's go!
Strangely, both second rounds, usually a free win for the team that wins the pistol, went the way of their opponent, one for NRG, the other in that ace for G2. In fact, we've seen a lot of second round upsets, mostly in Leviathan's games for some reason. I hope TMV makes a video about it so I don't have to. Anyways, we move on to Split, which was closer for sure, but G2 took it 12-8 with another ace from Jogamo in round 12.
Alan pushed off B so early.
Kiko was watching their back until he had to go into astral form, and that allows the perfect timing for Jaw.
To get disciplined, Jaw. Dirty stuff, and that's the spike going loose. Now they've been caught off for the rest of their team. NRG get control, though, of this A side. They've dealt with the anchors at least. They've got even up in players, but Jaw's found his 3rd. Valen's going to be there to support him. A Cosmic Divide to cut NRG off from the spike. And what's the option supposed to be? Take your timing. There's a high-low waiting for Ethan. Feels like he knows it. He knows this is going to be tough. A double swing is what he's trying to put together for the round. It's 89 points of health on NRG entirely. They've got to go for it. Smoke on the other side. Jaw has the off angle. This is all but impossible. And there's Jaw. Is it going to be another race for Jaw? And G2 put their stamp back on this half in the final round.
Across the series, 4 of the G2 players were either plus 14 or plus 15, with Jogamo dropping 11 first kills to 3 first deaths, compared to Mata's 3 and 12. I'm glad to see Jog get a really good game, because he had been lacking in previous weeks, but now that it seems like Baby Bay is picking up the entry duelist role, Jog is able to really pop off. Next up, we've got the Seahawks versus the Patriots. No, I'm just kidding. I don't watch baseball. Anyway, I heard it was super boring anyways. It's cool that Bad Bunny let them play at his concert though. Next week is the last week of Valorant games for kickoff, including all 3 best-of-5 finals, the first of which is MIBR versus Furia, somehow, and then the loser of that faces G2 in the middle bracket. The lower bracket will include the loser of that game and one of either 100 Thieves, Cloud9, or NRG. Stay tuned to see who qualifies for Master Santiago. Thanks for watching, and game on!
Just how far can these guys go? They've got the coaching staff, they've got the vibes, and they slowly have worked this team into a double duelist menace. There are some teams who are still trying to get there. G2 have figured it out.